Hi guys! Next week, you're going to participate in our Ideas That Take Flight Paper Airplane Challenge. Unfortunately, I can't be here today to explain it to you, so pay attention to what I say next, and if you have any questions, stop by the library tomorrow to ask me about it. So how's this challenge going to happen? Well, when you come to the library next Monday, you're going to put your books in their usual spot on my desk and then take a seat at the tables. I'm going to then pass out one piece of paper to you, and we'll set the timer for 10 minutes. You will have these 10 minutes to create and design your paper airplane for the contest. Be aware that you must use only the piece of paper that I give you. While you may bring in materials to decorate your airplane with, you may not use anything to hold the airplane together. So, if you want to sticker up your plane to make it really pretty, that's fine, but the stickers may not be used as tape. You may also not add anything to your airplane, like a paper clip, to make it fly longer. Be aware you should be careful when decorating your airplanes, as decorations could affect how far the plane flies in the air, if it flies at all. One last thing, when you're making your airplane, you may not reference anything like a book or a website to help you build it. So you should come to the library knowing how to make your airplane. If you mess up, you won't get a new piece of paper to start over with. So you should practice at home to perfect your plane. Okay, back to Monday. Once the 10 minutes are up, we will go into the hallway to begin our contest. There will be 3 winners from each of the 3 grades, 3rd grade, 4th grade, and 5th grade. The winners will be the person whose airplane goes the longest distance, the person whose airplane does the best trick, like loops in the air or curves in flight, and finally, the person whose airplane looks the best or has the best design. Deciding whose plane goes the farthest is easy, but the best trick and the best design can be a little bit more difficult to judge. So, while you're flying your planes, I will be videoing them. Once all of the grades have gone, I will post the videos on my website. During your library visit the following week, you will vote online for the best trick and the best design from grades 3, 4, and 5. You will be able to vote for each grade only once. Can you vote for yourself? Sure. Just remember, I won't be putting names with the planes, so when everyone else votes, they will not know whose it is they are voting for. The winners of the longest distance, best trick, and best design will receive their favorite candy. I know you might be sitting there right now thinking, I don't know how to make a paper airplane. Well, have no fear. In a few minutes, you will check out some websites that I posted on my Google Classroom. They will show you how to design a plane so it looks unique without adding anything to it. You can use your library time today to experiment with only 2 designs. That means you have to make 2 airplanes only. While you are allowed to fly the airplane in the library, I want to warn you that you should not use this time to mess around. If you get too loud or too crazy, the sub will take away your plane and give you something else to do. I also want him or her to write your name down. If you can't control yourself, you will be disqualified from the competition. That means next week, you won't participate. If you don't want to practice making airplanes today, you're welcome to participate in any of our regular center activities that I have on my cart. Just make sure you clean up the mess when class is dismissed. I have a few more things to mention before I dismiss you to get started on your airplanes. First, airplanes are meant to be flown only in the library. If I hear that you're flying them in the hallway, in your classroom, at lunch, on the playground, or even on the bus, you will not participate next week. Please don't ruin this fun activity. If you can behave appropriately, we might have a different contest in a few weeks. Second, to see how to make an airplane, check out my library Google Classroom. I have posted 3 websites that show you how to make airplanes. My favorite is the first one called Fold and Fly. Find an airplane you like, click on the picture, and it will give you step-by-step instructions on how to build it. Some of them even have videos. Finally, if you want to, you may work with one other person for this contest. So you can work by yourself or with a partner. You may not work with 3 or more people. If you and your partner win, you will each receive your favorite candy. If you work with a partner, you will only make 1 airplane. So make sure you guys can work together well. So I think that's about it. Don't forget, if you want to find out how to build an airplane, get a Chromebook, sign in, and get into my Google Classroom. The sub should have usernames and passwords if you forgot them. Check out my sites, build the airplanes, test them out, and have some fun. Be aware that I don't want you to get too crazy or you won't participate next week. Also, please clean up the room when you're done. Have fun. I'll see you guys when I get back.